Michael Thomas and the New Orleans Saints taking on Julio Jones and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome to Week 12 and welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana. This is your home for Super Bowl 54 and America's Game of the Week. And the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons on a 35-degree day here in the beginning here in October. The temperatures should hold right around there. We had a lot of rain earlier in this stadium going on here for the forecast. Welcome to Fox language broadcast available on both Fox Deportes about utilizing SAP in our broadcast. Meanwhile, the Falcons won the toss, so they did defer. They'll get the ball to start the second half with Matt Bryant to kick it away. Here we go. Hill will bring it out. And Taysom Hill will be stopped short of the 20-yard line to the 18-yard line of the Falcons. And he's slow to get up. He took a big hit. You can see Taysom Hill on the return. Matt Bryant was good on the kickoff. Taysom Hill looked like he was going to have a hole to run through, and Dante Fowler laid it on him. A big hit that almost jarred the ball loose. Jack Fowler picked up as a free agent from the LA Rams for a 3-year, $300 million contract for this defense for the Atlanta Falcons. Handoff is to Kamara. First, broke a tackle, and he's still on his feet out of Kamara. They're going to gain of 17 yards and a first down for the New Orleans Saints, brought down by Grady Jarrett in there to make them stop. You're going to see the New Orleans Saints offense. They're going to line up in I formation. And Desmond Trufant, who thought he was going to make a play on Kamara, but nothing doing. And a great first drive to start this game for Alvin Kamara. You have a lot of weapons on display for Drew Brees. Got Michael Thomas, the star receiver, Ted Ginn Jr., and Traquan Smith. Excellent wide receivers. Pass is caught. Michael Thomas' first catch of the day, and it's good for 4 yards before he's brought down by Deion Jones, the linebacker, a gain of 4. This offense is led by the NFL's all-time leading passer, and it's Drew Brees, and he's been in the league for quite some time. And that hit by Dante Fowler was big. Remember, he had a big hit against Taysom Hill on the return. This set the Saints offense on the field. Meanwhile, pass is caught by the tight end, Jared Cook, for a gain of 5. Devondre Campbell, another active linebacker for this defense for the Atlanta Falcons. And they have a lot of weapons here. Remember, they finished 7-9 last season due to injuries, and they got their main key defensive players back. You got Ricardo Allen coming off a season-ending injury against the Saints last season with a torn Achilles, and the safety Keanu Neal, a big factor for Dan Quinn's defense, was out for the season with a torn ACL, and they're punt fake, and he's taken down. Ted Ginn Jr. with a loss on the play of 5 yards. Adrian Claiborne was there for the Falcons, the Falcons' second leading sacker for this defense. We are in Week 12 around the National Football League, and Ted Ginn Jr., they went for a play fake, and then on an end around, it was like a Phillies special kind of play. And Adrian Claiborne was not fooled, and it sets up a 3-and-out for the Saints offense. Meanwhile, Ted Thomas Morstead to punt. Roberts will bring it out, and Andre Roberts is set up at the 30-yard line. And number 2 will lead the Falcons offense. Falcons' main orchestrator for this offense is Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of holding. There was a lot of contact on the punt return. Some holding along by the return team. And Matt Ryan leads the Falcons off as 2016 NFL MVP, wins the Super Bowl in 2017. The pass caught somehow by the tight end, Austin Hooper, for a first down. In double coverage of Kiko Alonso and A.J. Klein. And it's a first down. Matt Ryan, that was a dangerous throw by Matt Ryan, and he climbed into the pocket and throws a laser in there along the sideline where Austin Hooper thought he was going to make an incompletion. But Eli Apple and Von Bell was an excellent position in double coverage with safety help over the top to Julio Jones. We talked about the matchup here today, Marshawn Lattimore on Julio Jones, and that's the key acquisition for today in Week 12 and on the National Football League. Meanwhile, on a pass complete to his tight end, Austin Hooper again for another touchdown, for another first down. You can see Austin Hooper, number 81, he comes off the slot and makes a tough catch against the cornerback Eli Apple, who spent the last couple of seasons with the New York Giants, and he's been a major weapon for this defense. Handoff to Freeman, and Devontae Freeman will get a gain of 17 on first down for another first down for Atlanta. This is why this offense has a lot of weapons from Matt Ryan. Explosive with the run and with the pass. They're explosive in the passing game. In the run game, it's been a major threat because Devontae Freeman, he had a good block by the offensive lineman, Alex Mack, who was picked up as a free agent from Cleveland to solidify this offensive line. And he's been a major factor for this Falcons run game. Handoff to Freeman, nowhere to go, bottled up, and dropped for a loss. Demario Davis in there to make the stop, and it's second down. With 4 seconds left, it's a 0-0 game after one. And Demario Davis, number 56, he played that ball awfully well. Devontae Freeman, who could cut on a dime, and he's perfect for this offense. Well, it's a 0-0 quarter after one. The Falcons and New Orleans Saints, Week 12, around the National Football League. Falcons got the ball to start this first half. They get the ball to start the second half because they won the toss, so they did the third. And Devontae Freeman will get no gain on the play. And he gets tackled by Malcolm Brown, the former New England Patriot, who's in on the stop. There you go. Watch that I formation. Excellent play by the Saints defense. They're getting pressure with Matt Ryan, and that's been a big factor for this defense of the New Orleans Saints. Ryan, pass caught. Julio Jones in for the touchdown. His first catch of the game, and it results as an Atlanta touchdown for Julio Jones. Julio Jones coming up in the slot for, and Eli Apple thought he was in excellent coverage of Julio Jones, and we talked about the matchup with Marshawn Lattimore on Julio Jones, one of the key acquisitions for this offense. Matt Ryan's attempt is good. It's a 7-0 lead with 1:15 left in the first half. Falcons lead by 7 over the New Orleans Saints. Hill on the return. Saints had it for the second time in this first half as the Falcons lead 7-0. Took a big hit on him, and Dante Fowler, who's become a major weapon for the Saints, for the Falcons defense, gets a hit on Taysom Hill. Breeze in the time in the pocket throws, passes caught by Traquan Smith. First down and more inside the 38. Before he's wrestled down by the safety Ricardo Allen, a gain of 35 and a first down for the New Orleans Saints. Traquan Smith, number 10, for this offense. He is explosive in the passing game, and ran a quick slant over the middle and makes a veteran move on Devondre Campbell. And Ricardo Allen just got enough of it. He was down at the 38, shy of the 40.
Here we go.
And it's a first down for the Saints. With the clock winding down with 58 seconds, the Saints got to be smart. Pass is caught by the tight end, Jared Cook. And Cook has another first down for a gain of 13. With a timeout by the Saints. We'll go back to that play by Jared Cook. For this offense, they have a lot of weapons for this offensive line, and Drew Brees had a lot of time in the pocket. Remember, he leads the NFL in passing. He has more passing yards than Tom Brady, and we talk about with Tom Brady facing the New York Jets here week 12. Handoff is to Kamara, nowhere to go. Takk McKinley made the play. A loss of 3, and back down on the field with another timeout by the Saints. We mentioned how long it's been for the Falcons offense since they've been on the field. Drew Brees and the offense saying, look, the mistakes are about to be made. And Drew Brees said we cannot make those mistakes. As we talked about earlier in the ball game, there were some reports out there with that ankle injury that was bothering Drew Brees. Late in the first quarter, he gets dropped down for an incompletion. This defensive front may be better than any defensive front in the NFL. Led by number 97, and there's number 97, Grady Jarrett. Against the center, Eric McCoy, and he's become a major nightmare for any quarterback in the NFL. And that ball looked like it was out. Takk McKinley was all in Drew Brees' face where he couldn't attempt to make the throw. Meanwhile, 3rd and 13 at midfield. Brees with a deep drop. It's out to the flat by Alvin Kamara, and it's a short, and it's a no gainer on the play. Deion Jones made the play, and it's 4th down for the Saints. Off the plate on the passing play, and Alvin Kamara out the flat. Remember, he was a 2006-17 Offensive Rookie of the Year, averaged over 12,000 yards rushing with a lot of, and he's been making plays for this offense. Meanwhile, the 3 and out for the Saints offense with Thomas Morstead at the punt. The play clock winding down to 3. Morstead's punt is a fair catch hauled in by Roberts. And the ball goes out of bounds. And we're back on the field. Here's Matt Ryan and the Falcons. A play fake by Ryan. Goes down, deep downfield for Jones, and it's incomplete. I like how the Saints defense is playing. They vacate the zone. Julio Jones, he ran a slant over the middle, a deep crossing route. And Marshawn Lattimore was in great coverage of Julio Jones. I think it was Marcus Peters.
Here we go. Green.
It was Marcus Peters on the and Ryan is sacked. What a play! Eli Apple off the blitz for a loss of 13 of Matt Ryan. Yeah, Eli Apple, number 25. It was a corner blitz, and remember, this is a guy who spent a couple of seasons with the New York Giants, and he gets a sack against Matt Ryan, and it's a loss of 13. Off the play action, Ryan going to go deep shot downfield. Pass is intercepted. Up into the air and down with it is Von Bell. And Von Bell is to the 30-yard line with a Saints first down. The turnover the Saints desperately needed, and at the end of the first half, Falcons lead by 7. And they get the ball to start the second half, and here we go. Andre Roberts on the return, and Roberts gets blockers, and he's inside the 30 of the Saints. That's where the Falcons offense was set up at the 30-yard line, with Matt Ryan leading the Falcons back on the field. After that interception in the first half, and the late in the first half, That was a crusher. And meanwhile, handoff to Freeman. There was no gain on the play. The Falcons' running game hasn't been very consistent lately against the Saints defense, who ranks top 5 in the NFL in the run and with the pass. And Devontae Freeman on the carry again for a gain of 4. They want to get a running game. Meanwhile, we talk with Devontae Freeman coming off a season-ending injury with a groin injury. We kept him out for the season of the 2018 season against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here on Fox. Late handoff to Devontae Freeman. Gain on the play. Devontae Freeman, first down and more. And Devontae Freeman will get a gain of 12 and he's slow to get up. This is not what you want to see. The Saints line up in man coverage. Number 92 for the Saints, Marcus Davenport, thought he was going to make a play on Freeman. Meanwhile, it's a first down. It's a first down for the Falcons.
All right, here we go.
First down Atlanta. On the play action, Ryan throws wide open. It's Calvin Ridley, and he's in with the Atlanta touchdown. And the young receiver was absolutely wide open. On a 56-yard touchdown run, best for Calvin Ridley, second-year receiver out of Alabama. Again, working as the corner out of Ohio State, Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, off the play action passing, and Calvin Ridley gets in there. This is a guy that can really fly, and the fact that he became available in the first-round pick in 2018 in Alabama, same college where Julio Jones was drafted when he was drafted in 2011. Remember Julio Jones, they drafted him in the draft, traded 5 spots in the draft. They traded with Cleveland to pick up Julio Jones. Makes it 14-0. Here in week 12, the Falcons add to their lead with a 56-yard touchdown pass from Matt Ryan to Calvin Ridley. Bryant now for the kick it away. And Hill on the return. And Hill gets popped at the 15. Wrestled down by defenders Brian Poole and Dante Fowler. And the Saints back on offense. Pass is caught out in the flat, and it's caught by Alvin Kamara for a gain of 2, brought down by Robert Alford, a gain of 2. If the Saints want to climb back into this game, that means getting their passing game going. They're getting it going late in the first half. I see the Falcons, they're getting a little pressure on Drew Brees with the 4-man rush with the pocket collapsing. And the Saints got to be on their heels because this Falcons defense is known for takeaways all year long. They got that win last week over Oakland. Pass is caught by Ted Ginn Jr. Off to the races. He's in with a Saints touchdown. .63 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown by Ted Ginn Jr. Number 19 for the Saints offense. They got a lot of weapons on display for Ted Ginn. Well, he was wide open on a post against the safety Ricardo Allen, and he loses that speed. We talked with Sean Payton and what he has meant to this offense. Those are the kinds of things in terms of route running. There's not a lot of teams in this league that really teach some of the fundamental things of route running. When you watch these wide receivers for the New Orleans Saints, they're talented, they're well coached. That's why they move the football the way they do. Well, it's a 7-point lead for Atlanta with 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here we go. Will Lutz after the touchdown. And Andre Waters on the return is pushed out of bounds. by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on that return.
Let's go. Green, 39.
First down, shy of the 30. Hand off to Freeman. And Devontae Freeman will get a gain of 1, brought down by Eli Apple. With a timeout by the Saints. After this game, we're going to head to New England. See how that game's going. New England's winning 36-7 against the New York Jets so far. And late handoff to Devontae Freeman. First down and more. Hurdles a man inside the 45 of the Saints. Well, it's a 31-yard run for Devontae Freeman. The longest run play from scrimmage so far by Devontae Freeman. Number 24 for the Falcons, who made his first start against the Dallas Cowboys earlier in his career in the 2015 season, where the Falcons had Kyle Shanahan as their offensive coordinator.
Here we go now.
They started with a 5-0 record, and their playoff host was shy. And Julio Jones in for the touchdown. What a catch by Julio Jones for the touchdown. Unbelievable catch by Julio Jones. Number 11 for the Falcons. He ran a go route between the defenders Von Bell and Eli Apple. And what a catch to keep 2 feet in bounds and able to secure that catch. And what a key acquisition he has been. Yeah, Julio Jones, he can play any game you want to play. He's in man coverage. They say you can't guard him. In my money, he's the best receiver in football. And Julio Jones, who already has 6 catches over 100 receiving yards here today. Well, it's back to a 14-point lead for the Falcons and a 14-point deficit for the New Orleans Saints. With Taysom Hill on the return. He's been getting beat up badly on these kick returns and it was mainly Dante Fowler who been laying it on him. Late handoff to Alvin Kamara, who gets wrestled down by Grady Jarrett for a gain of 2 on first down. Alvin Kamara, who was a little slow to get up on that run play on a pitch, and it was a quick pitch to the right side. Dante Fowler thought he was going to make a play on Kamara. Alvin Kamara is an explosive running back, both with the run and with the pass. And remember, he was a 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year, rushing over 12,000 yards receiving. And what a catch! A terrific catch, and a guy there was Traquan Smith, who had the big touchdown earlier in the second half, and Drew Brees been getting a lot of time in the pocket. Yeah, double coverage, Traquan Smith, Dante Fowler, the linebacker, along with Keanu Neal, the safety. And Keanu Neal, remember, he had a torn ACL, and it kept him out the entire season. And he's been trying to bounce back. And with a trip to the playoffs on the way. Meanwhile, the pass is caught by Kamara out the flat. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, in there to make a hard tackle, a gain of 1. Quick snap. Breeze gets rid of it. And he makes the completion, stays on his feet. What a play by Drew Brees, number 9 of the offense. It was a 4-man rush with the pocket collapsing, and Jack Crawford thought he was going to make that play. And Ricardo Allen, who made a big hit after the initial contact. No flag on the play. On that. And pass out to the right side. Pass is caught by Jarrett Cook for the tight end for a first down. On first down, gets 4. Dante Fowler Heard from a lot from him. For this defense, nothing to do so. Yeah, Jared Cook, the tight end, he runs a quick out route to the right side. And what a key acquisition, what a pickup he was by Thomas Dimitrov to solidify this defense for a 3-year, $300 million contract. Pass is caught inside the 1, and it's first and goal for the Saints. What a catch by Traquan Smith, or Ted Ginn Jr. This is not what you want to see for this defensive front. And Drew Brees got hit on the play real hard. It was Ted Ginn Jr. who was short of the line of gain. It's first and goal for the Saints offense. They want to climb back into this ball game. With 37 seconds left. Brees in the end zone. Oh, nearly picked. It was the linebacker Deion Jones. He's already one of the fastest linebackers in the NFL. We had a fractured foot in week 8 to start the 2018 season. We kept him out for eight games straight. Came back later in that season against the Baltimore Ravens, facing Lamar Jackson, who's a rookie out of Louisville, and he's been outstanding, leading the Baltimore Ravens offense. And Baltimore, they have a big game against Cincinnati today. Pass is incomplete in the end zone. Third and goal with 31 ticks left, and an incompletion to Alvin Kamara. Number 41, leading the way out in the flat. Coming off the edge, and Ricardo Allen laid it on him. A nice play made by Allen to force that incompletion.
Let's go. Green,
third and goal for the Saints defense. Third down and goal for the Saints. Pass is caught for the touchdown. Michael Thomas, his first catch of the game. It's a 1-yard touchdown pass for Michael Thomas to make, and it'll help to keep their drive alive. No doubt it's going to be an onside kick try. Yeah, number 13 of the Saints, Michael Thomas. What a catch against the corner, Alford. They will keep both feet in bounds, and they will secure that catch. A lot doing. Makes this a 7-point lead to keep their hopes alive. Well, it's 21-14. The Saints with one timeout left. The Falcons have all 3. No doubt an onside kick try. Yeah, Will Lutz on the field. And the onside kick try. And the ball is recovered by the Falcons, Calvin Ridley. At the 40-yard line. And this crowd's not liking it. The Falcons got to be on their toes if they want to keep this game alive. Hand off to Freeman. And Devontae Freeman, in a short run with a gain of 6 yards on the ground, and the Saints going to use their last timeout as Marcus Davenport.
All right, here we go.
Granted, as Atlanta is trying to make a bounce back game. Late handoff to Freeman, and Devontae will get a gain of 4, and it's a first down. Number 24 of the Falcons. He's been a major weapon in this backfield for Matt Ryan's running game. And Matt Ryan, he had a 2016 NFL MVP season, went to his first Super Bowl as an MVP.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Ryan, in the rush, throws downfield, passes deflected by Von Bell. With 9 seconds left, and it's second down and 20. It's second down and 10 for this offense.
Here we go. Green.
Play action for Ryan. Deep downfield. Pass is caught. It's Julio Jones in for the touchdown. Upsetting this Saints East Saints fans here in Louisiana. And this, I say the Falcons closed this game in high style here today. Yeah, Julio Jones, he already has over 12 catches for 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a game he's had here in Week 12 to start this NFL game. Kick is up. This is a 14-point deficit for the Saints. The Saints was going to climb back into this game and send this game certainly to overtime, but the Falcons, they take the game and get a completion for Julio Jones to put this game on ice. Jason Hill gets popped by Robert Alford. Towards the end of the ball game, the Saints going to get one last play out of this. It looks like the Saints going to go Hail Mary on this one. Into the route. Early in the ball game. The route pass is intercepted by Brian Poole on the return. And I say this game closes and it seals the deal for the Atlanta Falcons, as they had a great win last week over the Raiders. Now they get another win here on the road in New Orleans, Louisiana, against the New Orleans Saints. Well, the Visa post-game show's coming up, and this Falcons offense played the best game of their young career. And Julio Jones has over 12 catches for 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. Thanks for watching the NFL on Fox. We'll take it back here to catch up with New England against the New York Jets. Jets win. Jets. They lost to New England 36-10. And we'll have the stats of that game soon. Thanks for watching the NFL on Fox.